morning and welcome back to another MaddieMouseDLR vlog. As you can see, I'm here in Disneyland in front of New Orleans Square, and today we're gonna go on a few different adventures. Today it's all about those updates within the park and around Disneyland itself. There's always new merchandise out, new lands that open, as you all know. So, because I wasn't able to do it when I went over and was invited into Batu, I'm gonna take you on a little adventure today with it. So we're gonna see if we can actually head in. I know it's a little crowded this morning, and Disney does a really great job of controlling everything and allowing enough people to go check out the new land, while also trying to make sure that it's filtered out every so often. But we're gonna see what happens. So just like when I got that preview day to go check out Batu, I'm heading down that same pathway, just so you guys are a little bit more familiar with it, and because, you know, it's kind of like you went with me on that day, sort of. But as you're following the Rivers of America, which is over to my right, I'm short so you can't really see over the grass, and over to my left is Hungry Bear Restaurant. You're gonna continue down this pathway and it's gonna lead right into the new Galaxy's Edge Black Spire Outpost. So this area right here is typically where Chewbacca meets. You see we got a few spacecrafts. Over to my left is the future home of Rise of the Resistance. Not open just yet. And already you can see with the landscaping and the plants, it's gorgeous. And this is only the first 200 feet, maybe, minimum. You can see we're heading over to the marketplace. It looks like Guy Marati's over there. Looking fabulous. Bai was sent here by General Leia Organa to help establish the resistance here and start to build up again. But unfortunately, Kylo Ren and his stormtroopers found out that resistance activity is within the area, so we gotta be really careful. But whatever side you're on, it's gonna affect a whole lot in this land. That's awesome. We are currently in front of Toronto's roaster. That's pretty cool. Head on to the land a little bit more, shall we? So going out from the marketplace, you'll hit this Den of Antiquities. I'll take you through it because one of my favorite things is in here. So in here is a section for Padme Amidala and Leia Organa. And of course we have Padme's Indies. Obviously, Padme is my favorite, so I appreciate that. But all around me is this detailing and storytelling, and it's gorgeous, really. Now to go check out the Piece de Resistance. Get it? Resistance? This is the entrance to Savi's workshop. This is where you build your own lightsaber, but again, it's hidden, so the First Order doesn't find out where this is or how to get in. Really cool. But we're heading over into here because you need a reservation to get into the workshop, and it's $200 for a lightsaber. I might save that for later on, but we're gonna go check out build your own bot. So I forget how many credits it is to build one of these R2 units or BB units, but like you get to select any pieces that you want to create. They do give you a guideline so that way you know what pieces you're selecting, and there's an array of colors and different ways to customize it, which is really cool. So no two bots will ever be the same. As you can see, this is where all the pieces come out. And there's the instructions right over there, so that way you know how to build your bot. It's really neat. Again, Easter eggs. And right on this wall is like things you can use to really customize your droid. It's really cute that they have kits and things and stickers. That's amazing. And that's really cute. I really want to make a droid. Not today, but eventually. And hopefully I can bring you guys along with me. Also, there's like really cool props. The Easter eggs, the Star Wars movies. Those of you who saw Rogue One, it's K2SO. But like, not exactly him, but like it's him. Get it? It's the thing from Star Wars. He freaks me out. I like it. This is my favorite thing. The door goes whoosh, but very quietly, but it goes whoosh. So, as you can probably tell, that's most likely the resistance areas or resistance supporters. Through this way, gets a little dicey. We are entering First Order headquarters over here. This is where Kylo Ren is landed. He wants to find out where Vi is, Rey, Chewbacca, and why the Millennium Falcon is here. I play both sides of the field. Some days I feel like I'm Resistance, other days I'm First Order, but haven't decided who I stand with at this point in time. Guess we'll find out. Well, let's go check out some First Order stuff, shall we? Really cool. There's Stormtrooper costumes for kids, there's patches, sweatshirts, mugs, keychains, blankets. I'm surprised there's no Spirit jerseys yet, but they have things that look very similar to them. For men, women, and kids. I love it so much, it's adorable. But don't worry, this is only a taste of what Galaxy's Edge Blackspire Outpost is. I'll be going into more depth later on in other videos and probably spending multiple days and hours and weeks here. It's fabulous, it's brand new, and currently it is the only land open at this time. Florida's will not be open until August 29th, 2019. So we have a little over a month before it's open, which is really cool. Until then, we get to enjoy all of this. So we are heading up on 2 of the main attractions of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Right here is the line that's forming for Orga's Cantina. Now, also you can get a reservation for this. The line usually got pretty long, especially within the first few opening days, because of how popular it is. I even haven't been inside yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. I heard it's fabulous. The drinks are really good, a little pricey, but they're good. And you get to see a familiar face in there. If you haven't already heard, spoiler alert, DJ Rex. Right now, we're in front of Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run. There she is, the ship herself. It's here, it's ready to fly, but it needs a crew in order to work, and that's where you come in. You can be a pilot, a gunner, maybe an engineer if you're feeling so lucky that you can fix her up and get her flying again. Really awesome. I would definitely check it out, and it's completely worth the wait. It usually doesn't take that long. Longest I've waited so far is around 45 minutes. It's so cool. It's such a great experience. It is a flight simulator. It isn't a roller coaster, so for any smaller pilots and crew members, they can get on this ride and they won't be as scared. But if you are prone to motion sickness or don't do so well with flight simulators, this is just the fair warning right now. It's really cool. It's so awesome to look at. And you get to get some coaxium. Onaka Transports will be happy to have you, and again, they're always looking for crew members, so jump on in. And it's really cool to say that you got to fly the Millennium Falcon and be in the Millennium Falcon. Look how cool it is. It's beautiful. But I did feel bad about leaving you guys in the dark. Again, we had to get rid of our phones for that day. Disney wanted to be the first to release it, and you know, understandable. This was a huge project. I feel like this is completely paid off, but we are still waiting on one more ride, Rise of the Resistance, and I think it's gonna be worth the wait. I see some stormtroopers. Let's go check them out. It looks like they're on the rooftops. They're just hanging out, working for Kylo Ren. They look really cute, even though they're not supposed to be. Now, if you're Resistance, I would be careful in this area, only because the stormtroopers are patrolling. They are questioning people as they walk by and inspecting data pads, which are your phones. Because again, they're looking for Resistance. They want that information. And if they think you're a little too suspicious or too friendly, you might get arrested. And this land is also super interactive. It works off the Play My Disney app, I believe is what it's called. Sorry if I got that wrong. And you can either side with First Order, Resistance, or even Smuggler on some of these missions. So whatever you do in this land is completely up to you, and you build your reputation. I like it. It's super fun and gets you more involved, and you get to explore the land a little bit more and see some things you didn't realize that were actually planted there for you guys. Again, that's what makes this land so unique and so immersive. You get to create your own Star Wars story. Like, how cool is that? I'm gonna head out of this land because this is one of the many updates within the park today, and I want to be sure to save some filming for another day. Now, there are 3 separate entrances in order to get into the land, and it's from Fantasyland, Frontier, and Critter Country. So it completes that full circle of the Disneyland park. Sorry, it's really bright and I was like squinting a lot, so sunglasses are back on. And I did mention that there were quite a few updates featuring merchandise. As you saw, Black Spire Outpost has most of it, because it's the newest land. But we're gonna see if this wonderful gift shop has what I'm talking about. So they do. It's the newest Spirit jersey to be featured. It's Briar Rose Gold as well. I have the gray one with the sequins. This is just like the other Spirit jerseys, like the newest purple one that came out, with the glitter letters. It's so cute. It kind of reminds me of the Royal Crush Spirit jersey, which is what I was wearing in the last vlog. But this time it's a full Spirit jersey, not a crop top, and features that glitter letter. Unfortunately, nothing down the sides. The next is behind me. It's the Imagination Pink series. It's this super bright pink, and I really love it. It's so pretty. The backpacks, look at it. Gorgeous. Of course, this collection wouldn't be complete without the Spirit jersey to go with it. I do have this one, of course. I got cold. I didn't bring a jacket one night when it was like 50 degrees. And it features that stripe down the side. It's so pretty. And also featured are the Magic Mirror collection ears. I love it so much. Only because it's based off of Snow White, essentially. Who else has a magic mirror? Except for Belle. But hers is gold. Yeah. But there's backpacks, tumblers. No Spirit jersey yet. I feel like the Imagination Pink one could go for both because it has that silver in it, but I would love to see that metallic by itself, you know? Speaking of the tumbler, mirror on the wall, and then it has the mirror. It's so sweet. I'll have to get it at some point, definitely.
As always, we have the wall here. Super cute.
But they don't don't have the newest ones that I'm looking for. Can you take a guess before you watch the rest of this video? You can leave a comment down below. So I found what I was looking for. Let's see if you guessed correctly. It's the newest pair of ears to join Disney's wonderful collection of them, as you can see. It has Ariel's purple shells, and I'm loving the gold detail on them. The bow to resemble mermaid scales. And as you can see, Ariel's featured on the side. And it also says, mermaid hair, don't care. Just like any pair of new ears that happen to get introduced, these sold out instantaneously on the first day. Again, I looked around the park and I didn't see them in any other gift shop except for the Emporium. And I guess it'll probably be the same story on DCA's side. You'll probably find it on Buena Vista Street. But I found a ton of them inside the World of Disney this morning. I just want to double check to make sure that they were here so I didn't say, there's new ears out, but then you guys can't get any. So hopefully you don't have to fight for them like I had to do with the magic carpet ears that were released. That took forever to grab a pair. Same with rose gold before the Briar rose gold were released. Ears are super popular, believe it or not, and spirit jerseys. But now it's time to get into the nitty-gritty details that are happening inside the park within the next few weeks, actually. So as you've probably heard, Mickey's Sensational Parade is going away. Its last day is July 17th, which happens to be Disney's 64th birthday. But what's replacing MSP, as it's abbreviated, is Main Street Electrical Parade. That's right, it's coming back. Only up until September 30th. There hasn't been any extension dates released yet, only because it's so early to tell. But you should probably check out MSP before it ends and be here for Main Street Electrical when it opens. But to fill that void for the 2-week period when MSP ends before Electrical begins will be a cavalcade featuring the Disneyland Band. And there is rumored to be some characters featured. We don't know who yet, but stick around for it. Definitely check it out. But thank you as always for supporting MaddieMouseDLR. I just wanted to give you guys those updates because they're happening so soon and so quickly. Again, Disney's always changing, adapting, especially for the summer. As always, have a good March, and I'll catch you in the next video.